One of the best techniques we're going to use in this course is something called PITA, which stands for plugging in the answers. And what's so great about PITA is that it exploits a weakness in the way the ACT is designed. Think about it. On the math test, you get 60 questions. All of them are multiple choice. So the correct answer is on the page, looking at you, waiting for you to find it. So with PITA, all you do is you take those answer choices and you test them one by one. And this way, you don't have to do the most complicated algebra or work in order to get it right. Question 28 says, a prize totaling $4,200 is to be divided among the first 4 racers to cross the finish line in a motorcycle race. If there are no ties, and each of the first 4 racers to finish receives $300 less than the racer who finishes in the position numbered 1 higher, how much money does the racer in fourth place receive? Now, I could try to do all the work out and calculate how much the person in 4th place gets using algebra. Or if I don't know how to do that or don't feel like doing that, I could just test the answer choices. The person in 4th place receives either $400, $600, $900, $1,200, or $1,500. And so here's how this works. What we recommend is start with the number in the middle and assume that it's correct, that the person in 4th place does in fact receive $900. Now, if that's true, the person in 4th place receives $900, then how much does the person in 3rd place receive? Now, according to this question, it says each person gets $300 more than the person behind them. So this one will be $900, so the 3rd place finisher gets more, he gets $1,200. And the 2nd place finisher will get $300 more than that. So that's $1,500. And finally, the 1st place finisher will get $1,800. So I've assumed that 900 is correct. This is what everyone else gets. Now, how can I tell whether that's the correct answer? And for that, I want to think about what the question tells me. It says the total of all these prizes is supposed to be $4,200. So let's figure out what's the total of all of these prizes. If I take 900 plus 1,200 plus 1,500 plus 1,800, put that in my calculator, I get a total of $5,400. So is this the correct answer? Well, definitely not. It's supposed to add up to 4,200. So I can eliminate answer choice H. And I can also get rid of J and K, because this 5,400 was just way too big. So I did one set of calculations and I got rid of the majority of the answer choices. This is working out really well. Now let's assume that G is correct, that the 4th place finisher gets 600. That means the 3rd place finisher gets 300 more, that's 900, then 1,200, then 1,500. And now, what is my total? Well, I'll put that in my calculator, and I get 4,200. And my total is supposed to be 4,200, so the correct answer is just going to be G. A lot of my students say, well, okay, this PITA thing is really great, but I would never have thought to do that. And that's kind of the point. The question's not going to tell you, okay, I'm a plugging in question. You have to actively look for opportunities to do it. Let's take a look at this question. It says, the square of a positive number minus the number equals 72. What is the value of the number? And I can see right away that the answer is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. So rather than make up x, which could represent anything, I'll just test the numbers out. So if 8 is the correct answer, let's see, the square of the number minus the number itself. 8 squared is 64, minus 8, is that 72? No, it's too small. So I get rid of the first 3, I try 9. 9 squared is 81, minus 9 is 72. J is correct. And I actively looked for the opportunity to do this. Let's look at another example. This one seems to be all about absolute values and inequalities. What's the greatest value of x for which the absolute value of x plus 3 is less than or equal to 2? And the correct answer is going to be somewhere between -1 and -5. So I see that those numbers in the answer choices, it says what's the greatest value. Now this is where it's kind of confusing. The greatest value here is -1. -1 is larger than -5. So let's try it. -1 plus 3 is +2. Is the absolute value of +2 less than or equal to 2? Well, yes, it is. It's equal. So the correct answer is A. So I'm able to get all kinds of questions right, from word problems to what look like algebra problems, because I'm looking for the opportunity to plug in. Remember, when questions ask for a specific amount, or you see nice clean numbers in the answer choices, try PITA.